All right. Hey, my name is Paris. We also have King. We have Zach. We have Pete Weezy, and we have our special guest, Ty. And this is part of Nut Toxicity.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing today?
Cooling.
What we drinking
Great.
on? Y'all got
Great.
drinks?
I got some
Got the
sangria.
Modizzelli.
I got this little sweet ass sour, these reds. I mean,
I just
cider.
got the barefoot as always.
Bro,
I got the
barefoot.
barefoot sangria. You gotta try that. It's good.
I'm not a big sangria fan, but I'll check it out.
No, barefoot.
It's
but the
a
barefoot
little
one is
too.
good.
I'll check it out.
Oh, that shit too sweet. I like dry reds.
I'm drinking a red too.
I never had one.
I can't pronounce it, so I'm not gonna say it. So
All right, y'all, let's jump right into it. Seeing that we have somebody here that's married, and oh wow, that's a huge rock right there. She like, you feel me? But so we're gonna talk about this meme that I saw where it was, if we are not married, it's a problem to give the child the father's name. So that person was like, I would not give the child my father's name no matter what, because it's my child. So he's getting my name. Because we're not married, he has no entitlement to getting your last name. So if y'all aren't married, is it a problem giving the child's father the last name? We'll start off with T. We start off with you.
No, it's not a problem. First of all, just because you don't have the last name doesn't mean that your child cannot have the last name. You didn't make that child by yourself. You made that with that man. So he's entitled to that last name, giving that child the last name. You ain't the only one. You didn't lay down by yourself. That's selfish. Super selfish. And I know a lot of women like that, but that's selfish. How can you? This man is there, especially if he was there during birth and he was there during the process of you being pregnant. And now, because you're mad that you didn't get a ring yet, now you want to be like, oh, well, this is my baby. No, it don't work like that. It doesn't work like that, though, honestly. Like, you have men that are, let's say the man is not ready to get married right now, but he still wants to have that family. You know what I'm saying? He still wants to be there with you. He still wants to be there in the child's life. But now you want to be mad because you're not getting a ring. Maybe he's not ready yet. You know what I'm saying? You should have known that from the jump. I think that's selfish. If you don't get, personally, I think it's selfish if you don't give that child his last name. And they say you are what your father is. So it's all about the daddy. You know what I'm saying?
So I agree with you. Like, for the most part, the only thing I don't agree with is the entitled part. It would be nice. I feel like if the dad is present throughout the whole pregnancy and the birth and all that, he's present in the child's life. It'd be nice to give him. It'd be nice to give them the dad's name, but he's not entitled. Like, so like if that's important to her and she wants the child to have her last name, that's her choice at the end of the day.
But you entitled to sex when you fly somebody out? I'm just asking.
Gotcha, bitch.
Okay.
Yes, those are two different situations.
All right.
Those are two different situations. You can bring that up as many times as you want. There's a different situation.
All right. So the one part that I think a lot of people leave out in this is culture. Culture and this standpoint is super specific because in specific cultures, it is a rite of passage for the child to have the father's last name. It's something that holds close to the family. You know, it's just their tradition. Is that if they have kids, the father is literally gifted the right to have the child to have the last name as the father. So in this aspect, you always have to remember that, because if you're dealing with somebody of a specific culture, that might have to, you might have to give a little leeway to that, because you're accepting that person's culture when you get with them and, want to further yourself in that relationship and have a family with them.
I also think especially if it's a boy, right? Because there's a lot of families that there's, every cousins and aunts and stuff like that, they have girls. And then finally when you get a boy, you know what I'm saying? And that carries your legacy, your last name, you know what I'm saying? Like, normally, because now they'll have their children and that name just goes on and on. So it's about your legacy as well.
True. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean?
Because you take
like,
the
that's
last
important.
name of the male.
Yeah, because
You
if
know?
you have a daughter and she have your last name,
That's
eventually
it.
if
She's
your
gonna
daughter,
get
if your daughter
married.
get married.
Exactly. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, for instance, for me personally, right? My mom, she remarried, right? So my name was always different from my father's. He is my stepfather, but my father's, right? I consider as my father. And he gave me his last name. Now, granted, there's no boys, it's just me. But for a long time, I carried that name. I didn't even change my name for a while, like about a year, because it holds meaning to something. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like if it's a boy, 100%. Now, there are some what's the word I'm looking for? There are some exceptions, right?
Yeah.
So like, let's say I know someone who the mother, she was on a different path than the father, right? And she named her son after her name, after her last name, because she knew what was being carried by the father's last name. So in that sense, to protect her son, she gave him her last name, which is to me an exception. But if you're doing just for the sole purpose of saying, well, we're not married, then that, to me, in my personal opinion, that's selfish.
Yeah, I don't think that should be the only reason.
Doing it based off of how he acting, like as far as they know that, you know, some niggas, excuse my French, but fuck that, some niggas like when they might know the chick pregnant but don't want to help her through the pregnancy and be there, so she just like bump that, like, I'm not about to, you wasn't here for me this whole pregnancy and now you want to pop up, so you think my child gotta have your last name. What about that? Like when they
or just
anybody when the dude found out she was pregnant, he was never there and even acting like he was the father or just was never around. But when she ended up having the baby, you know, you feel me? Like he wanted the child to have his last name.
No,
that wasn't for Huzzy, but I was.
But no, like,
God, man,
if you're not present throughout, you shouldn't even be thinking about that.
Yeah,
that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah. That's what I just want y'all to stance on it.
No, yeah, you really.
I think the same thing.
I feel like with this one is just cut and dry, bro. Like, for somebody to be like, oh, this is my child. Nah, you laid down, you made that child with somebody else, regardless if you made it on purpose or if it was an accident. Like, honestly, I don't even feel like it could be on an accident. Yeah, you might have not have used protection, but you meant to lay down with that person. You meant to have sex. You meant to get penetrated. You feel me? So
I don't think there's nothing wrong with not giving the father the last name if you're not in the child life for helping out. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
Either way, but but he's not entitled to that. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's a
I get what you're saying.
You don't
have
to.
If I'm in my child, whether we married
you're not about to tell me like, nah,
if I'm in my child life,
name, you crazy?
If I'm in my child life, he taking my last name. I don't care what.
Yeah, that's wild to me.
Yeah,
it is wild, but
that's fair. But I agree with King. Like, when I hear it back and I hear entitled, that's a very strong word. So I agree with you in that sense, because when I was saying it, I didn't pick up like how strong it was. But you're right. No one's technically entitled to anything, and it goes back to
that's a fact.
That you guys have had
a
long time ago. But I think it's fair, right? You're in that person's life. You know, like I said, you're going through that process with that woman, and now, you know, here comes your baby boy, baby girl. I think it's fair that man has.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, that last name goes to her or him.
He don't at all. But
what do you mean? Me?
but listen. Speaking of last names, should your wife take a last name then? Could she be like, nah?
I would be disappointed if she didn't, but I like, if she don't want to, she just don't want to.
Man,
like,
that's not gonna.
That's not gonna.
So you tell me you getting married, she does not have to take your last name.
For me personally,
she gonna get the hyphen. She gonna get the hyphen on your.
You at least get fuck a hyphen. You get my last name, bro.
No, because my last name don't be rhyming. Don't be going with a lot of people's first names.
It don't matter.
So I be understanding. Like, you ever meet somebody and like their last name, you like, ew, that's ugly. I be like, I mean, like whenever I'm dating somebody, I be like, they first name, my last name. They first, I'm like, that don't sound good.
It does have to. That's like a sign. Maybe it's not it.
Yeah, I'd be like, that don't sound good.
That's why some people, I guess, like may keep their their maiden name too and put a hyphen on it type shit.
Yeah, I'd be disappointed, but I'm not gonna lose sleep over nothing like that.
There's also people that go out and try to purposely date somebody with like the same last name as them so they can keep their last name.
Some people do that.
That's very weird.
What you think, T?
Like a common name, like
no, with the last name
Rivera, right? And this. As far as that, I think. Well, I can't speak for men, right? I would think that this. So I know that for a long time, like I said, I didn't change my last name for at least a year. Mm-hmm. But it was I was just busy. I couldn't go down to the office and change everything. But I know in the back of my man's head, he was probably like, "Yo, is this chick gonna ever like change her name? Like, what is she doing? Like, what's the purpose of getting married?" You know, like some people think that, like, what's all right? You're not gonna take my last name, so what are you doing? You think you still have? See, it depends how the person takes it. So I always said I was gonna take my husband's last name. No matter what the name was. It would have been convenient if the guy's last name was like Rivera or something, because then it would have been. I didn't have to change shit. But you know, I personally believe a woman should change her last name. I think it's like part of like the union. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take away her identity, and I also think that's like a self-reflection type of thing. Like some women be like, "Oh, well, I take his last name. Like, do I lose myself?" No, you still are who you are. Mm-hmm. But I think personally, a woman, if you get married, you should take your husband's last name.
Yeah, I feel like in our culture, that's just the thing to do. Yeah. So like, but like, I just wouldn't be personally if it was me. If I had to like take someone's last name and I had to go do paperwork to do it, that shit would just never get done. Like that just would never happen. Yeah, no, it would never happen.
What about the dudes that take their shorty's last name?
Oh, nah, there are bugging.
She never heard that.
I've never seen that happen either.
There are cases where guys take the last name of the wife.
Really?
Y'all never seen that?
If she's like that, I guess.
That's not an alpha male, huh, King?
It's not giving off alpha vibe. If she's like that, she's just like that.
So if an Oprah status woman wanted to marry you, you feel me? But she was like, "Yo, you got to take my last name."
I'd be King Winfrey.
I love it.
So when you get divorced, is the next topic though. If you get divorced, how you gonna be married? Don't split bills, but you want to take half his shit. Hello, anyone there?
Talk about it.
That's a tough one. It's tough, but not tough. It's not tough for me because I come with everything. I bring the table just like my husband brings the table. So we go half and half on everything. So it's an understanding that when
wait. A married woman goes half with her man. They're not going to believe this.
You guys better stop. Y'all never heard of that?
They're
not going to believe this. Women in 2021 are not going to believe this. Like,
stop it. Y'all dragging it now. For real?
No,
is that
have you seen the past episodes?
No.
Is that not like a common thing?
No, the one that she should see was the one that got deleted. Because the one that got deleted, we were talking about all of that. And they're like, I wouldn't even buy him a burger. Like a full floor.
Why y'all deleted that?
No, it just got deleted.
No, Paris was talking crazy and he deleted it.
I didn't see it. It got deleted. Who deleted it?
Deleted.
Paris got drunk and was talking reckless.
My computer factory reset. They act like I don't talk crazy all the time.
Convenient. No, this was on another level.
But what happened? How did it go?
Oh my
God. I was trying to upload it on the computer, and my computer literally factory reset, and I lost all the podcasts. The only one that I did have, I had it because I screen recorded, and it was in my email.
Oh shit!
I literally lost all of our podcasts.
What I was saying, and I don't know if you can finish your point, Ty. So if you didn't go, you can go ahead. Okay, so what I'm gonna say is like, there are situations where the woman might not be working, but she should still get half.
Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb, for real.
And like, for example, like
So
growing up, my mom.
Then?
Either way, whatever. But like,
I don't think. I guess it's just. I don't mean to cut you off, but it depends on the situation because if I'm getting married, I'm gonna have one, but I'm not gonna just leave you out dry. I'm gonna give you something though. Like you're gonna get something. We're gonna set it up where you're gonna get something out of it, but you're not gonna be trying to take everything I got.
You're gonna get shit from me.
But check this out. Check this out. So you say you're married, you're working, your wife is at home, she's taking care of the kids, taking care of the house, this, that, and the third. You don't think that like her taking care of all those things, like you don't have to pay for daycare for your kids, blah, blah, blah. You don't think her doing all those things benefits you financially and allows you to do what you're able to do at work without having to worry about all the things that's going on at home? So she's sacrificing, hold on. She's sacrificing the time that she could be building her own career so that to help raise your kids,
our kids,
while you further your career.
Everybody not to stay.
But no. I'm just saying, and that's the situation where even if she's not working,
how many people
not paying half
home
the
mothers?
bills?
How many
Lots.
stay-at-home mothers?
Bro, these days, these women got more bread than these niggas.
Like, what you talking about?
Hold on, there's tons of stay-at-home moms.
Crazy.
Nah,
there's tons of stay-at-home moms.
In this scenario, King is correct, right?
In that scenario,
however,
but in real life, no.
In the day
of real life.
However, in the day of 2021, of the women that we come across daily, the shit that we come across
independent
daily,
women, bro, that we deal with.
You can be independent and have a stay-at-home mom.
A lot of these shorties can't cook. A lot of these shorties barely know how to do laundry.
Niggas can't cook or do laundry either, son.
Bro,
Zach, I feel like, how old were you when you started doing laundry, Zach?
I was, you know what's crazy? I was 5 years
Probably
old,
like,
bro. What
you a lie. You're a damn
I'm guessing.
I'm guessing 5 years old, though?
But I was like 9. I was like 9 for sure. I was like 9
to be honest with you, I can't remember the last time I did my own laundry.
I learned it from my parents.
Who does your laundry?
My girlfriend does my laundry.
Wow.
It's very sweet.
The massage.
Yeah. No, it's just
do the laundry, woman.
No, it's not even. But
she won't make brownies now.
That is true. That is true. But no, I'm saying, so we both work, but like, she does do a lot of stuff that I don't do. So it's like either way, makes
your life easier.
Yeah, it makes my life easier. So I can understand where a lot of women are coming from. Where even if they don't pay bills, they are doing a lot of stuff that benefits you, and so that's why they're maybe not half, but expecting something.
What happened with Ghost and Tasha? She ain't had shit, and what she had to do. She tried to kill him. She tried to kill him for the money. Are you
scenario?
I didn't even finish watching Power because that shit got very trash very quick.
I've been said that after season 3 it was trash.
Bad. The Tasha Ghost interaction's terrible, so terrible.
But
not back to it.
I
think Ghost is coming back.
Nah, he dead. No.
Back to it though, freaking.
I don't think. Yeah, it's the entitlement for me. You're not entitled. You're not entitled to nothing this way.
So zero, nothing.
Not entitled to nothing.
My question to you now, Zach, is okay. You're saying she's not entitled to anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's say you and her have a child together.
Yeah.
You still ain't gonna give her anything. You're not gonna give her nothing, zilch, nada.
What is she getting money for my kid? I'm taking care of my kid.
So, I'm sorry.
What?
If it's me, I'm getting custody.
Okay, I understand that. All right, so see, that's.
They're very delusional. They are extremely delusional.
Yeah,
but why is that?
So very delusional.
Why? You know, that's another talk for another day, bro.
Okay. Fine.
What's the next one? What's the next one?
All right. So since we're on relationships, we're going to talk about women and their choice of men, right? Let him prove he's worth closing the door on your options before you actually do, because you have other options.
Oh, this is simple.
This is applies to men as well.
I tell women that women that I date all the time, don't just try to lock me in immediately because we don't know if it's gonna last. What we're literally just learning each other. So like keep your options open. If you're talking to Josh and Eric and whatever, keep talking to them until we discover that this is a union and we want to be together. If it's just us fucking around a little bit, just linking, don't dub your whole roster for me because you might get disappointed because you might not get picked up on mine.
I'm gonna be honest and let you know I'm talking to other people. I'm talking to other people, so you won't drop for me. You see what I'm saying? It's all about communication. I'm gonna let you know what I got going on. I'm still single, and if you can't rock with that situation, we can get to know each other. If you're not with it, that's fine. But at least you know what you're dealing with, instead of just saying you don't look good I'm fucking with and selling you dreams. I ain't about to sell you the dream.
I got
I
a
think
question.
you have to have a. Go ahead.
What's your question?
Sorry, I'm sorry, King.
No, you're good.
So, I haven't been on a dating scene for a little while, right? So if you're dating a female, right, but you have your roster, as you guys put it. Now, do you choose? Are you like fucking all the females, or are you just fucking one?
If it's me, I'm having sex with all of them. Yes.
Oh, wow.
I feel like that question.
It's nothing wrong with that though,
But
because
I
if
feel
you
like-
use
Now, are
some
you gonna feel
protection-
some type of way if she's fucking all of her roster as
No,
well?
no, because this is
That's a
the
lie.
thing.
Y'all lying.
Nah,
They're
yeah,
liars.
I really
They're
don't.
liars.
Because-
They're
No, I
liars.
really
Why would I
don't.
feel?
lying.
Why would I feel? This is not. If
I
she's
feel
not,
this
she's
on
not.
everything.
She's not the first. Listen, if you're dating, there's nothing wrong with dating multiple people.
What if she's
you-
like at the
if you
top of
haven't-
your roster? What if she's
But
like
listen,
almost
if
kind
she's
of
your
there?
So if
and
you
then
want
you
to,
find out
but
she's
but
fucking
that's the
other
thing.
people?
That's the thing though. If you want to, if you don't want her fucking nobody else, you communicate that and you let her know it's just y'all two. If you won't be fucking somebody else, she can too.
Y'all lying.
Like that's
Y'all not
what's
telling
what
her.
it is.
Y'all
No,
not
I actually
telling
do
the girl
believe.
that
I
you
do
messing
believe
with.
Pete.
No,
that y'all
I'm
fucking
believe
other
Pete
That's
said
just
people?
what it is.
No,
See,
Y'all
I
not
swear to
doing
God.
that though.
See, you're not gonna act like women don't do the same. They have the
Hey.
whole list. They got
Well,
A,
I
B,
can't
C,
see.
and G. I know
have
you're.
we
I'm
not-
not talking about now, but I'm
No,
talking
Look,
about.
I'm pro hoe.
Ty,
So if you
Ty,
want
hold
to fuck
on.
that nigga, fuck that nigga. I don't
Ty,
care.
listen.
You ain't my girl. But if you my
Listen.
girl, you ain't fucking that nigga. That's
We've
just
we've
bottom line.
already discussed in situations where we're dealing with somebody and y'all are talking to different people. I done lost a relationship because I'm in a relationship with her. We've probably all been in that situation where you link a shorty, y'all are fucking, and you lose her to a relationship with somebody else. You think that whole time that they're not fucking, they are absolutely fucking just the way that you and her were
That's not
fucking.
necessarily true.
Yes,
Yeah, I don't
it
think that's true.
is.
So if it's me,
So she's
Everybody's fucking everybody, bro.
She's gonna leave
Oh my
you
God.
to be in a relationship
That's
with
just
somebody
y'all
she's
dealing
never
with.
had
that
sex with.
mentality, right?
yeah,
She's
no,
gonna
that's just what they're
leave you.
dealing with.
She's gonna leave you for somebody she's never had sex with. He's having great sex with you. The energy,
Yeah, because the vibe might be
thing is
different.
cool.
It might just
The
be
vibe
different.
Vibes are cool. She
Vibes
the
are
dick
very
as
important.
well, but she wants dick as well.
Not necessarily for all women. There's a lot of women out there that are really not interested in sex. Like they're good. Like they don't need to have sex to like.
They be lying like a mother.
Yeah,
I
don't
meet
think
a
that's
lot
true.
of women
I
that
don't
be
think
like,
that's
yeah,
true.
Paris,
But
I
it
don't.
is true.
I meet a
I don't
lot of
think that's
women that
true.
be like, Paris, I don't want to have
yeah.
sex. I'm just coming. I'm just
That's
like
this new.
coming
That's
to hang
this
out,
new
and then
sexy,
come over here and then start busting wide open. And it's like, what happened? You not have sex? I was
Listen, just
chilling.
because she busted open doesn't mean that she doesn't like to have sex, but it doesn't mean that it's the most important thing. You
I
can
didn't
know
say
how
it
to
was
bust it wide open and not be having sex.
I'm not saying, but the shorty is not dubbing you to be in a relationship with somebody never had sex with.
Maybe. Okay,
I
then.
feel like thinking that women aren't out here getting ran through.
They're doing
Is-
egregious acts.
Yeah, is very
And it's
naive.
nothing wrong. It's
There's
nothing
nothing
wrong
wrong
with
with
that.
There's
There's
nothing wrong
nothing
with
wrong
it.
with it.
nothing wrong with
But they're
that.
doing
No,
the
you're
same
right.
Oh,
shit
I
women
love
do.
it.
I'm pro hoe. Do your
I
thing.
agree.
baby.
It's fine. I agree.
They're
It's
doing
fine.
the
But
same shit men are doing, bro.
if
That's-
it's me,
I'm on the front lines at the know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
With the
I
sun,
got you.
oh, we out here.
no. But if it's me, like I'm not with what y'all are saying. Like if we, even if we don't, at the time we haven't discussed exclusivity, in my mind, you're taking and I'm single. So like,
What?
do what I want to do, but like you, until we have the discussion, like you just have to,
So you
you're
gotta
cut
sit
off.
on ice.
So y'all don't believe in
Sit on
throwing
ice.
all your eggs in one basket, is what you're trying to say.
No, you shouldn't
not
put
even-
it. You shouldn't put all
agree
your
that
eggs
you
in one
shouldn't.
I
basket.
honestly don't
You
think
shouldn't.
anyone actually does, though. Some people might act like they're all committed to one person, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I feel
There's
like
always
no
somebody
matter
else.
what,
Yeah.
somebody has somebody in a back corner pocket ready to be like, hey,
Like
I'll-
ready.
Look, all right,
Like,
say
Once that person fucks up, that's it.
look,
And
you
then-
put
like,
your
that's it.
eggs in one basket. If I got 10 eggs, I might put 7 in one basket. Like, see how
Okay.
that? If that 7 ain't, I'm taking my eggs out the
Wait,
basket
so
and
my
then
question
splitting
to
them up
you
in other
is,
baskets.
my question to you is, what's the time lapse now? So how long do you have to determine if that's gonna be your only egg or not? Or if
Until
you're
I
gonna
let you,
start throwing some of
It
those
just
other eggs
depends.
out?
just
This
until I
is-
let you know different.
And this is where the next topic comes into relationships and situationships.
perfect.
Oh my God.
What would you
Some
Those
rather?
things
some
are toxic as hell.
some not right, not always.
I love
There
me a
are
good situationship. Good fucking,
God.
good fucking,
Oh.
good toxic.
So can I clarify what a situationship is? Because I don't know what that is. Can y'all,
Okay.
one of y'all clarify it for me?
So a situationship is literally a situation of you buddy are dating. It doesn't necessarily have to be.
You're breaking
It's
up, Pash.
benefiting.
Yeah, you're breaking up really bad.
Your service is nervous.
Hold on.
You,
Can you hear me?
someone, yeah, okay.
Go ahead,
Uh,
King.
A situationship is an ideal situation where you and another partner or person may not be exclusive or it's a benefit to both of you because you're getting not only maybe the physical attention, sexual, touch, all of that, but you are getting
the friendship, too.
emotional. Yeah, you're getting the emotional friendship aspect. Is just not y'all are just not maybe actually
Official.
date.
Yeah.
You're
Or
just not looking
committed.
to actually be in a
So in-
relationship.
You're
And
everything a relationship
It's friends with
has.
benefits. Friends with
but-
benefits, pretty much.
I don't know. I feel like
it's
I-
a
friends with
strong
benefits
it's a
is
strong
I
more
feel like that's
clear
different from
than
what he's
that.
explaining to me. So it's basically a relationship, like, but you just don't have the relation, like you don't have the boyfriend and girlfriend thing going on.
I
Yeah.
feel
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
that's
it's
leads-
like y'all in a relationship, but not really. Like y'all, it's kind of situationships are always it's
Yeah.
always complicated because
less
it's
commitment,
like,
but you're
it's
still
like-
held at the same standard.
yeah, and you and that
Okay.
person know what's going on. Like everybody else can.
Y'all
be
have
like,
an
yeah, you and that
understanding,
person-
like this is
yeah.
what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to get too serious,
Like,
but
it's flexibility to if a shorty meets somebody, she's like, hey, like, I met this one guy, he wants to take me on a date. Like, all right,
so
bet.
in a situationship, are you guys dating now other people?
You can.
You can. Okay.
Yes.
Not with
you
me.
can. It's your interpretation. That's the thing, it's your interpretation. So if in King's situation, like, nah, it's a dub. It's y'all. But in
Okay.
a situation with me, like, it's like, yeah, like, if you go, like, shit, if a nigga went out to dinner, go ahead. And I'm already knowing what comes if you possibly go out with somebody. If y'all go out and the shit is a good time,
Mhm.
you might want to give up the box. Cool. By me. I'm
They
already
giving that
knowing this.
box up.
All right,
I'm
now that,
already knowing this.
now that Teddy Riley has spoken, anybody else want to go? Yo, your shit is bad, bro.
It's bad. God
Your
damn.
shit is bad.
Nah, I
Your
just
shit
feel
is
like
bad.
to me,
That's that,
I feel
that
like
auto-tune.
situationship and a relationship is pretty much the same thing to me. Now once you get to like where you're locked down with one person, I guess it's like at that point it gets a little bit different. But like, I feel like it's the same thing as like a talking stage where you're like getting to know somebody, but you're not really deeply committed to them. You know what I mean? So during that time, like I am gonna do what I want to do, until we discuss like being exclusive. That's how I see it. But like, I would prefer. I think I would prefer a relationship to a situationship, just so we can be more on the same page. You know what I mean?
But
Yeah, have some type of like understanding.
Yeah.
What if you're the type like like sometimes it's not gonna last that long. I think situationships are like for somebody that knows that it's not gonna be like I'm not actually trying to know that I'm gonna have a future with you. But if I happen to have a future with you, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's not guaranteed. So I feel like a relationship. No, but I mean, but let me finish. I feel like a relationship, when you get in a relationship with somebody, your ideal is to get that end goal, like marriage, kids, and all that specifically. But situation,
I don't think that.
Yes, it is, bro. Like what are you going in a relationship for? Just
I'm in a relationship with all my bitches. Yeah.
I think more for companionship. Sometimes people don't want to get married.
That's why you get in a situationship.
But I hope. I hate
that.
I don't. I feel like you can be in an exclusive relationship, and the end goal does not have to be marriage.
So what? You're gonna be a boyfriend and girlfriend for 35 years?
No, but there's like common relation. Like there's oh my god, what is that term? It's like common law marriage. Like some people are never legally married, but they've been together for 34. I mean, look at Oprah and Stedman. They've never been legally married, but they're Commonwealth partners. Like they don't want to get married. But yeah, they've been together for like centuries.
No, she doesn't want to marry. Stedman wants to get married.
Stedman because he want to get that check, but she said hell no.
But yeah, I feel like it's whack that people think that the goal of every relationship has to be the same. The end game does not have to be the same in every relationship. Like, so you don't have to date to get married. That shit is crazy to me. Like, you're talking to someone and out of nowhere they want to talk about getting married. We don't have to do this.
So we just talking to talk. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, we're hanging out. We're having fun. If you're having fun, what the fuck doesn't matter?
That's what the situation.
We can have fun until we're not having fun. But you can have a relationship and just have fun until you're not having fun anymore, and without the expectation of getting married, you can do that.
But I also believe like I'm assuming that people when they get into that first beginning stages of relationship, that those are topics that they're talking about. Like, hey, do you plan on getting married? Hey, do you want to get married? Do you want to have kids?
You would think so. You would
see, I wasn't having those conversations until I was like 2 years in. I'm like, why are you talking about this? I'm like, why are you talking to me like this? Like,
that's crap.
Exactly.
Why?
So ideally,
that's a waste of time because now what if happens like you want to get married and she doesn't? Now what? Y'all just wasted 2 years of your life.
That's the point of a situation.
Hold on, but is it a waste of hold on.
Exact moment?
Is it a waste of time if we were enjoying each other's time? If we were having fun?
It is.
Yes, she wants to get married.
Because I had a plan and I could have been building with somebody else, but now I'm here with you, dumbass.
If she wants to get married and have kids, yes, you did just waste her time.
How? She's been having fun. Like she's been doing cool shit.
No, because
there's no end goal to that.
Fight back, nigga. Fight back, nigga.
It's just now it's like,
cool
shit, I thought we were gonna get married in like another year or engaged, and then you're probably like, nah, we didn't ever talk about that. So now she's sitting looking at you like, so what are we doing here? You know
I recently got dubbed after a second date with a shorty because she wants to have kids and get married 2 years. I was just like, that's not on my to-do list. And she was like, "Hey,
that's something that you talk about in the beginning."
This one girl I'm talking to now, bro. She wanna have.
You sure you want to say this right up?
I want to hear it.
Well, I mean, conversing with that I be conversing with. She wanna have two husbands. She wanna be in a partnership with two niggas.
Oh.
And what I told her is, I'm probably not gonna be able to do that with you. But right now. You feel me? I said I'm not that type of nigga. I said I can be fucking you and he can stay with you, but I could probably just be fucking you, be your side nigga, but I ain't about to do that. So I say in the meantime, you know, we can you see what I'm saying? And, you know, that's the situationship. And that's what she want. And that's what she want. I can't change her mind. Now when shit get later on, it might grow into something else. But bro, my mind is set. I'm not doing that. So we can just be in a situationship and fucking do whatever you want until you meet nigga that go two niggas that's gonna do that.
So now that she said that to you. So now how do you so you just chill? You know, you're sitting in the back seat just chilling, waiting for it to kind of like die out. Because there's really no point now.
Ain't no
Like
dying
that,
out.
man.
That's what you want. So
Like that,
man. You gonna.
So you
Nah,
completely
she's
stop
talking
talking
about
to her.
dying out with you.
Right.
Oh
Talking about
no!
the
I mean,
situation.
we gonna do our thing. We gonna do our
have
thing.
fun.
But
Basically,
Yeah.
we just
we
gonna
gonna
fuck,
have
and that's
fun.
it.
But
Nah, I
it
mean-
doesn't just
So
have.
why?
Not
You
even
can do
just
so
fun
many
shit.
other
even just
bitches that you
fucking.
could just
No.
fuck.
Nah, you can go on dates and shit still.
Yeah.
I would hang out with her. I would go on
Exactly.
dates and all that stuff. But what I'm saying is, if it gets to that point, it's a dub.
You're not going to do that, and
Yeah,
that's fine.
it's a
So
dub.
she
You don't
asks
have
for your
to.
hand in marriage, you're gonna be like, no.
Now, Pete, would you say you're in a relationship with her, or is that a situation?
That
No,
sound like a
I'm not in a
relationship to me.
relationship. I'm not in a relationship.
Yeah,
It's not
so-
even a situation shit. We
Oh.
just conversing, but I'm just like shit. If it get to a point where I really fuck with you, it's gonna be a situation shit because I ain't trying to be in a poly relationship with another nigga. Like what the fuck? Nah, I'm the king of this jungle. Fuck you talking about? It's gonna be one man on this roof, and that's gonna be motherfucking me. What you talking about? Now, if you want to be in with your two niggas or your nigga, and I can be the side nigga that come through and pipe you down, but
That's too much. That's too much beef in the oven.
That's
That's a
bro.
lot. That's a lot
Yeah.
of drama.
That's too much beef in the oven, bro. I'm good.
I ain't doing that. But then living under the same roof, hell no.
Yeah, that's
Three peens in a pod.
What if you come downstairs and he got your robe on and shit? Like you would feel mad uncomfortable.
Man, look,
Nah,
he said, man, look,
it's a scuffle.
I would never even try it. I'm not about to-
furniture is being moved, bro. Furniture is
That's a
being
fact.
That you're trying
I'm
to
I
burning
could
the
never.
house,
I could never.
But I can't get mad at what because it's people who got that. So I was just like, shit, that's what's up. That's what you want, and that's your goal, and then you can't settle for less. Just know if I'm less, that's fine. Let's just have fun until you find what you want to find. I'll be
Exactly.
less.
Exactly. That's it. That's it. You can have fun until you find what you really want, and once you find what you really want, that's fine. But we can
That's
have
true.
fun. We can do fun stuff. We can do whatever, and then once it plays its course, it plays its course, and it's okay for that shit to end.
Relationship in a relationship, most people are dating to grow together.
Because most
Now, I
people are
mean,
stupid.
That too, but most people are dating to grow together. So in a situationship, like T was saying, and Ty was saying, you're just experiencing each other until one of you make the decision to, take your elsewhere into a relationship, or it's like, oh, this is running its course. It's fun. I want to actually build something with somebody different, see somebody different. What this situationship is for.
Yeah, I feel like if you're having fun in a situation, you're not wasting your time. You're having fun, so like it's okay.
All right.
Next topic.
Moving on. So this is a very, very sticky situation, I feel like. So I want to hear what's your thoughts on this, everyone. And please drop in the comments what y'all would do in this situation. And I got this from listening to a song. I think it's Morgan Heritage. It's a reggae song called Your Best Friend, right? So if your best friend, if your significant other's best friend came on to you, would you tell your significant other?
If your significant other's best
Best
friend came on to
Came
you,
on to you. Yeah.
Yes.
would you
I
tell
would.
your
Yeah.
partner?
I've been in
I
That's
this.
would.
a tough one.
So-
But
so
I've been
keep-
in this.
So
But I've
keep-
been in a situation where like I was talking to this girl and that happened, and then like she wanted to have a threesome. Like some of them be like that. Some of them be like that. So it just depends. Like that happened with me one time.
I've been there too.
You are so
I've been there too,
weird.
Weezy.
Yeah,
I've been
like
there
for
too,
real.
Weezy.
This is real life situations. Like for
That
real,
is
for
so
real.
So
weird.
with that in mind, right? If your significant other's best friend came on to you, would you tell?
I'm
So-
snitching. I'm snitching.
So if you're the
Yes.
if you're the significant other in this situation and your best friend pulled up on that person, on your significant other, I'm fucking this shit up. Hold on now. All right, hold on.
Let's regroup.
Yeah, let
That
me
Henny and
ride it
ginger ale
back.
kicking your
Facts.
ass.
It's like all right. So if your best friend pulled up on your significant other and your significant other didn't tell you, who are you more upset at?
My
Your friend, your
significant
best
other.
friend,
Nigga.
or your significant other?
the best friend's gonna get her ass beat, and
That's
then
a
the
fact.
significant other is a dub. That's it. It's over.
Yeah.
Just because they didn't
yeah.
tell you, or
Yeah.
No, because one, because you didn't tell me, so that means you was with it. And second,
not
because
necessarily. Not
I
necessarily.
mean, not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
You might not
Sometimes
have been
they,
with it.
in their mindset, they may be thinking, "Oh shit! If I tell my
Yeah,
significant
drama.
other, maybe they're gonna lose their friendship or whatever." But
That
at
ain't
the
your
same,
bro. They
but
sliding on
then
your
that
skin.
means they're not my real friend. Exactly. So I need you. If you're my significant other and you got my back, I need you to let me know when somebody's trying to be shady towards me and towards my
Yeah.
situation. So yeah, she would get her ass beat and you would get lost. Goodbye.
That's a fact.
No, I feel like that's tough on both ends. Like, but yeah, I feel like you would have to have that conversation with your significant other if her best friend or whatever tries to talk to her. And then so I would expect the same the other way around. I just don't know who I'd be more mad at.
Yeah,
I think I'd
it's
be
tough.
equally mad at both. I'd
Honest-
be equally mad as probably at this point, probably my best friend, just because
Yes.
I've known for so long. And just like, so the fact that you've known me for that amount of time.
Why now?
Yeah.
Like as grown
I
up, like
definitely be
why?
mad at my nigga.
Yeah.
I'll be mad at the woman, but me personally, I'll be mad at my homie because the three best friends that I got that we grew up together, we never fell out. We never got into it over a
That's a
woman
fact.
ever at all in
Yeah.
the 29 years of me being living. So if that would happen, I'll be like really, really disappointed. Like for real, like damn, nigga. That
I feel
like,
like guys hold friendship like
Yeah.
way different than like women do.
Because
Like-
we actually be friends a lot of the
Because
time.
y'all really
That's
be
a
friends,
fact.
right? That's why like most women, like for me, I can only speak for myself. I don't have a lot of like female friends. Like I have more guy friends because they just on a different type of level. They're not into like the catty stuff. And the women that I am friends with, they're like me. So, you know, to think that one of my good friends would be trying to push up on my man, that would be a big problem. But at the same time, I think personally, I would be more mad at my significant other because we're supposed to be in this together. And the fact whether you made a move or not, just not telling me is as bad as you making
Is
a
the
move
actual
or not.
act.
Right.
I don't know if it's as
'Cause I feel like you're
as
lying
the
to me.
act.
I was
To me.
bad because
Yeah.
I would have to burn the house down.
For me, you know, my boys know how I am when it comes to the women that I'm actually dating. So like, they know if I'm dating somebody, like if we're in a relationship, I'm all in, all the eggs in the bag. There's no, we're not playing no games. And if you pull up on the shorty that I'm dating, we gotta have this, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you.
what if you
I might
dating
go to
multiple
jail,
people? What if you date multiple people?
Oh, ain't
And you
none of
put-
them.
Oh, fuck it then.
What you mean? If
Ain't
it's,
not
my
my
main,
first-
if it's my main, we got problems.
Why? Why do you have problems if you're fucking multiple women?
It's my main. It's different.
But even, hold on,
It's a
even if you're
maid-
talking to
Nah.
multiple,
Nah,
even if you're
I'm
talking to
just
multiple
joking, I'm
women,
just saying.
even if you're talking to multiple women, your friends shouldn't be trying to get at those same women.
That's a
Why?
fact. That's
Yeah,
that's
if-
weird.
If
That's
you-
weird.
Alright, so-
Weird.
Yeah.
There's
Put
mad,
it like
there's mad females
pizza.
out
What
here. Why
if,
you
what
gotta
if
go?
you're wait, but my question is now, what if you're stopping that connection? What if they really vibe and maybe
Give a
they
fuck
want
why
about
do
that
you wanna-
connection?
But
so
listen,
they
why
can,
do you want to
when I'm done, you can try to go for that
Not
connection.
even.
But-
Why do you want to?
Y'all
No, I don't have a problem.
Nah.
Y'all
Why
For
do
the
you
most
want
part.
I
selfish.
don't care about
Listen,
niggas
no, listen.
hitting a woman
bro? Why do you even
after
want
or
to fuck
before me
behind me,
because
bro?
that ain't. Listen, I don't care. Like, bro, Zebo, when we was in school, bro, you know, it's hella niggas that went after the girls that we was talking to. Like, they did that. You feel me?
Listen,
so
this
it's
is
like,
how it is.
but
If you order a
but-
big, if you order a big enough, know what I mean, boom, you can break bread. This is she's my
I can't hear
personal
shit this
pizza.
nigga
Boy,
saying.
yo,
She's
I'm
my-
starting to get nervous.
You gotta give that hip throwing and then some
God.
Gatorade, son.
Oh,
But y'all not even, if you have multiple women, then I understand she's your main. But if you're not even taking her serious, right? Because if you are taking her serious, you don't have any other women, right? Is that fair to say? So
Necessarily.
even so,
Yeah, not necessarily.
why not necessarily?
Because, like we said earlier, you have to weigh your options, right?
It doesn't mean I'm not taking you. Honestly, just if I'm
Not
talking to
saying
someone,
me
my friends
personally, I
should
would
not be
do
trying
that.
to talk to that same person.
Hey,
So
this
is it
how I
just like
grew up.
all
is
in
it like
with
a
somebody, I'm
territory
all in
thing
with
for you
somebody.
guys?
This
Is that
how
It's
we
not
really
even
what
a
grew
it
up.
territory
is?
thing. It's just like, why? For what?
This how
Like,
we grew up.
if you're my
you
friend,
get
you
one
shouldn't.
main. All them other
Uh-huh.
joints is free game. You get one
So if
main
they fuck
chick
with the other
that we
bitches,
know
it's
about.
all good. Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
That we
Say
know
word.
about. If you got a girl or whatever, we know that main chick we would not come across because we know how. Like
It doesn't
So
matter
it's
if,
good for
if
the
she's
other
on your
chicks.
roster.
But King,
if she's on your
this is the
roster,
thing. It could be somebody you just fuck and probably one time, and the nigga get mad if a
so
chick
if
wanna
you
talk
want to
to you.
do that,
Why'd
if you
you
want
get?
to do that, just have the conversation.
But
And if
what-
I don't have, if I'm done fucking with whoever,
Connect
and
the
you want to
dots.
talk to them, have the fucking conversation and just be like, yo,
So
I'm
you
trying
gonna
to talk
get
to.
mad because your side bitch wanna fuck your nigga? You gonna get mad? Oh, bitch that you was fucking wanna fuck your nigga? You gonna get mad?
If I'm not fucking her anymore, I generally would not care, depending on what the relation was.
So
So
say you got a girlfriend and you
I
got a
wouldn't-
side chick, and your side chick wanna fuck your homie.
I wouldn't have an issue. I wouldn't
I
have
would
an
have an
issue.
issue. I would
The
have an
only
issue.
issue I would have is like if it's a pattern. If Pete, now you
That's
know.
different. Yeah, I know.
Now
I know.
you know. Now you know.
Oh, they
If
talking
you
some
got-
other shit.
If you
I
got
know, I
if you
know.
got a friend that literally all they do is try to fuck behind you, fuck every female that you fuck, or deal with every person you dealt with,
That's
that is
corny.
extremely weird.
That's
I
corny.
honestly, I
That's corny.
couldn't even see myself wanting to have sex with someone that I know one of my friends had sex with. To me, that's
you should
strange.
feel weird about that. Yeah, that's you should.
So if
I
you
feel
are
like
trying
it depends sometimes because in certain settings, sometimes you just never know.
Yeah,
Like
it depends though.
If you don't
it's
know,
been
that's
chicks I hit
fine.
that I didn't know. It's been chicks I hit that I didn't know hit my homie. I didn't know, but I didn't. It was like, oh shit, like he probably told me I hit that. I was like,
You
cool,
could know,
that's
but
fine.
she could just be on that. She just wants
That's
to
a fact.
15.
That's a fact, and she probably can like want to give it to you. It's been times like that where I know a chick hit my homie.
There's
she'll come
also
on to me.
women that will start talking to you, but at their end goal is to start talking to your friend because they're not gonna take you.
That's
There's
never
a lot of
happened
women
to
like
me.
that too.
I'm more handsome than all my friends, so I don't have to worry about that.
I'm just saying there are women like that.
That's fine.
If they
You
not
come around us, you
personals.
gonna get hit either way.
They not personal.
Out there, he said, "Here comes the
Hey.
truck."
I
Nah,
ain't
but
gonna
like-
hold you, son.
I
No
would be
matter
pissed
what.
regardless.
Yeah, like if my significant other, if my homeboy went on to my shorty, I'd be like, nah, we got problems. But I do agree, I probably would be way upset at her for not telling me to get that snake out my grass. You feel me? Like just that period. Because then it's definitely multiple situations where, say if it's a friend, you know they don't get along, that person tries to holler at them, and then they're like, yo, babe, yo, your friend tried to holler. And you're like, what? I wouldn't believe that. I would never believe that. And then you stuck looking stupid because she won't even believe you. That you're literally telling her the truth that her friend is no good. And she tried to come on to me, but she would believe her friend's word over yours. There's some people like that.
She's an ass.
I've been there, had to let a shorty know.
Now,
When
does
her
it
friend
change
tryna
if
holler
your
at her.
significant other is married? Like, so let's say you're married to someone and now it's not just a girlfriend, boyfriend situation. You're married and your best friend or one of your closest guy friends tries to push up on your lady. Now,
Is it
does
on
that
some
change?
drunk shit?
No, forget that.
Either way,
First of
it's
all,
either
people
way,
who are
it's
drunk and
egregious
used
to
to the
me.
shit, don't start.
Either way, it's
That's
egregious
different.
to me.
That's different.
That boy
But
love
you
that
now
egregious
have a
word.
serious issue
It's
with your boy.
egregious.
Nigga love saying that.
What
word.
happened? What was it?
Egregious.
No, I'm saying- Yeah, either way, it's egregious. If we're dating or we're married, shit's egregious.
Okay.
Yeah,
Facts.
I'm not right.
But what I would think is worse if you get divorced to someone and then your homie tries to talk to her.
Ooh.
That is
That's worse.
egregious on the highest level. That's the highest
Yeah.
level of egregiousness.
That's-
That means
you
in the
was
back of their
waiting
mind,
the
it
whole
was-
time.
Yes.
That meant
Yeah.
you was waiting to get your shot off. Nah.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Especially if your homie passed away, you try to talk to her. That's even more fun.
What?
That's even
I don't-
more
What
know.
Lifetime movie you been watching, Pete?
That's fucking.
Hold on. I don't think that's that. It depends. It depends on the situation.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So if you got a best friend and you die and say you got kids, would you? So I guess you saying that you would rather your best friend be with your chick and the kids rather than any other niggas? Is that what you're saying?
There's a show like that. It's called For Life. Have y'all ever seen it?
No.
Oh, for life 50 Cent show, right?
Yes.
Nah. Oh yeah.
It's good. It's a good show.
Well, the guy didn't die, but he went to prison, and he was supposed to go to prison for
12
like
years.
the rest of his life.
No.
Hear me out, right?
No.
So the guy, listen. So the guy's supposed to go to prison for the rest of his life, right? And now the best friend stepped in, trying to help his wife and everything, and the kids. But now the best friend and the wife ended up hooking up and like trying to be in a committed relationship because the wife couldn't just do it anymore, right?
Nah.
Now, how do you feel? Turns out that the guy came out of prison anyway, so that was a sticky situation.
I would go back. I'd be going back.
Okay.
No, but I feel like I don't know if I'm dead. It's still very egregious.
I can't do shit. I can't do shit about it.
No,
it's foul, but I can't.
If I'm dead, I just want to make sure that you know, my family is taken care of, like whatever. But still very egregious. But like, if it was me and like, say my you know, my friend's wife or husband died, and like, I'm fucked up now. But like,
yeah, I'm about to say, boy.
Yeah, I'm all mixed up.
Yo, it's that barefoot, boy.
Yeah,
Your homegirl die and you're gonna marry the husband.
Hey yo! Gotta go!
Talking about.
No, to say like
it's for the kids.
My boy died, and then like his wife or whatever and kids, and I'm trying to take care of them, and then it's like, you know how things can happen. Like, I understand how shit like that can happen. So I don't feel like that's the most egregious thing. But if I'm alive and you do that, then you're just
fucking
fucked up.
my dead partner, ex-wife, widow. No, I'm not doing that. No,
I'm not even hitting my man's ex-girlfriend.
I'll take care of the kids.
And he alive, let alone
take care of them kids for sure, because them kids are gonna call me uncle. I'm Uncle Pete to them. Fuck, I look like fucking your wife and now that your stepdad. What the fuck? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Still some lame shit. That's still some lame shit.
Yeah, like I'm an uncle to them. Like I'm one of my best friend's daughter. I'm the goddaddy. That would be weird as hell for me.
And then now niggas behind the door hitting the mom. Nah,
that's weird.
Nah, that's still. I don't. Not that's still snake baby.
Stuff happens.
Is there a time limit on moving on after someone passes away?
On just
no,
with the
it's a time limit.
homies.
So you saying like a week or so? You out here clapping cheeks again? It's sure you hit the can and in a week you clapping cheeks.
I feel like
niggas probably clapping cheeks right before the funeral. Niggas is egregious. How can you say it? Egregious. Niggas is egregious.
He said egregious.
Now getting the sympathy cheeks.
That's how men express themselves, huh?
Yeah, I feel like it's easier for a man to move on faster.
I don't know about all that.
Women. The thing is, it might seem faster, but women already moved on before he passed away.
No, son, like for real, women when they break up, they're looking for someone new as soon as possible.
Already.
As soon as possible.
They need a provider.
The next day, they're looking for somebody else.
Oh,
that's a fact. I know that for a fact. 100,000%. The next day, they are looking for the next nigga. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
From their dead partner?
I don't know.
Maybe not if they're dead. Maybe not if they're dead, but if like you break up with someone, they're looking for the next nigga.
We're talking about somebody died, bro.
When someone dies, I feel like it's easier I feel like a man moves on faster than a female does.
Nah, I still think a woman would. Women are like
the misogyny. What you gonna say?
I'm just saying.
Women are like
women are what? Tell me what? Women are what? What?
No, they're just looking for the next they'll be quickly looking for the next person. That's what I'll say. That's the nicest way I can put it. They'll be looking for the next person expeditiously.
Expeditiously, I'm done.
Yeah, I don't honestly, bro. I wouldn't even know what. I can't even talk on that because I low-key would be devastated.
Yeah, same.
I think most people would. If you have a freaking heart, you would be devastated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those things you can't even really imagine happening. You know what I mean?
Or even want to.
No, I would go crazy if I lost my partner.
What the fuck was that?
What?
No, I was looking at Paris. She was like,
I don't even see him on here.
Oh, you can't see.
He's on the other slide. You gotta slide over.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. He was on here before, no?
But
I think he went to go feed his hamster that's running his internet.
On that wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Well,
that being said, man, I think it's a wrap this week, man. I appreciate you, T, for showing up. It was always a pleasure. Anytime. You come anytime. You guys drop the likes, drop the comments, share the video if you like. Tell us your feedback. We want to hear things. So, Pash, if you don't mind, you can take us out of here.
Hear me.
or maybe somebody else. King, you want to take us out of here?
All right. Yeah, I'll handle it. So, thank you for listening to Partner Toxicity. Like, comment, subscribe. We're out of here.
Guys.
Bow.